remembering. Can you say that with me? Remembering. Once again. Remembering. I invite you to feel the invitation of that word. To remember. Because on a human level, and we are all living as divine beings in a human experience. Anyone not? In our humanness, we need to remember because there are times that we feel cut off, separated from, maybe simply dimmed in memory of who we are, of the fullness that we are at all times. But in our humanity, we need to remember. We need to rejoin. And who we are is this wonderful compendium of everyone who has touched our lives. Our fathers have touched our lives. Our fathers were there in the beginning. And so we come together on this Father's Day to remember the connection we have with our fathers, whether they are sitting with us today, whether they are elsewhere on the planet, or whether they have crossed over to the other side. We are here to remember. So I invite you to bring your father, your dad, your papa to your heart and mind now. Let them be with you now. I'm so glad you can be here with your daughter now and with us. Anybody else here whose father is sitting with them? Ellie, I know your father is. You are in essence sitting with him now. And yes, yeah, it is. Yes. Doesn't it feel great to be in the same room with your father? I know not everyone can say that. Not everyone on the planet knows their father. Not everyone had what they would call in their humanity, the reality of this life, a good relationship. Not everyone can say that with father or mother. Yet our fathers taught us, as you may have heard in the meditation, either by commission, consciously, or by omission. They taught us. They helped create us. First, think about your dad. I ran to my dad. I ran to him. And I wrapped my whole body around his left leg. And I exclaimed, "Don't go, Daddy, don't go." I was, I believe, about 2.5 at the time. And our family home was on Wetzel Avenue in Cleveland. And it is my first clear memory of my father, my first. And I can see him now standing at the vestibule on that winter's morning, top coat over suit, tie in a neat knot, with his short brim fedora on and briefcase in hand. And he deeply imprinted upon me the image of a man preparing to go to work, to go out into the world, as he was wishing my mom and me a good day. That image imprinted me deeply, so much so that in my early elementary school years, for one of my birthdays, I asked for a briefcase. I got it, and I carried it to school each day, just like Dad. When I was 8, my father, he worked for the Cleveland YMCA. He was the vice president in charge of public relations for the Greater Cleveland Y. And when I was 8, he created a new Indian Guides tribe. And I, with my dad, recruited all my friends and their dads to create this tribe. Well, at the outset, each father and son choose their tribal name. Now, our home then was in Parma, and several of the rooms were decorated. It was a colonial style house, and many of the rooms were festooned with images of American eagles. Remember the wallpaper that was very popular? Some of you can remember, back in that era. So there were American eagles all over our home. And so when it came time for us to choose our names, my dad became Big, Brave Eagle. And I became Little, Brave Eagle. Did you see how that works? Well, at the conclusion of every Indian Guides tribal meeting, with fathers sitting and sons kneeling on one leg before them, we would grasp forearms. And the fathers would say to their sons, "Pals forever, son." And the sons would respond, "Pals forever, Dad." My father passed away 3 months ago. His absence has created a new presence. Gone are his diminished capacity, born of extreme anxiety over a decade long. It's no longer present. And what is present alone is his strength, his wisdom, and his love. Jesus said, "In my Father's house there are many mansions, and I go to prepare a place for you." Now that place is not geographical, and it's not organizational, as in you get mansion 32B, and you're right next door in 32C. That place is a space of awareness and insight. I do not claim special knowledge. I do claim clear feeling that my father and my mother are as present with me now as ever